You are in flight. Everything is normal when suddenly on the engine warning display, read the title of the failure. Notice also the check attitude on both PFDs, indicating that there is a difference in the aircraft attitude displayed to the pilots. There is no ECAM page associated with the ADIRs, so the cruise page remains on the SD.
The attitude cross-check demanded by the ECAM procedure is carried out by comparing the PFD attitudes with that of the standby horizon. In this example, the first officer's PFD, which shows a different attitude to that given by the captain's PFD, and the standby horizon, is likely to be the one at fault.
Having identified which PFD is giving the incorrect attitude display, the attitude heading switch should be selected to that side. In this case, the switch must be selected to First Officer on 3 position. The pilot flying will ask you to perform the next ECAM action. Perform ECAM action. IR3 is now supplying the First Officer side. The aircraft attitude on the First Officer PFD is back to normal. Check attitude indications have disappeared. Clear nav. Notice that the ADIR switching memo is displayed as the attitude heading switch is not in normal position. ECAM action completed. We will continue with an ADR1 fault which normally supplies ATC1. Let's assume you are the pilot non-flying. You are in flight, in cruise, and everything is back to normal. On the engine warning display, read the title of the failure. Notice on the PFD the speed, altitude, Mach and barometric indications are lost. The procedure requests you to switch the air data switch to the captain on 3 position. The pilot flying will ask you to perform the ECAM actions. You, as pilot non-flying, read and perform ECAM actions. Perform ECAM action. By switching the air data switch to captain on 3, ADR3 supplies the captain's PFD and ND instead of the faulty ADR1. ADR1 has to be switched off. Continue ECAM action. The next ECAM action line requests that you set the GPWS off. Continue ECAM action. Notice that the GPWS action line is not removed when the action is performed. After review and confirmation from the pilot flying, clear to see the status page. Clear nav. The status page is displayed for review. A green message advises us that the approach capability is degraded to Cat 3 single only. You can see in the inoperative system column that ADR1, Cat 3 dual and the GPWS are now inoperative. After confirmation from the pilot flying, you can clear the status page. Clear the status. ECAM action completed. Let's see now a demonstration of an in-flight radio altimeter abnormality. You are the pilot non-flying. You are in descent. Everything is back to normal. On the engine warning display, read the title of the failure. As there is no associated procedure, after review and confirmation from the pilot flying, clear nav.
The status page is displayed, showing inoperative systems and aircraft information. With only one radio altimeter, Cat 3 is no longer available. After review and confirmation from the pilot flying, clear status. You are flying an approach manually with radio altimeter 2 still faulty.
On the engine warning display, read the title of the failure. As the GPWS no longer receives data from radio altimeter 1, it is now inoperative and has to be switched off. After confirmation from the pilot flying, perform the ECAM action. Select GPWS System Push Button off. The GPWS action line is not removed when the action is performed. You can now clear nav.
The status page is displayed, showing inoperative systems and aircraft information. With both radio altimeters faulty, both autopilots are lost for approach, as well as the auto call-outs and the GPWS. After review and confirmation from the pilot flying, clear status.
The ECAM system display automatically reverts to the wheel page and the status reminder is displayed on the engine warning display. The first part of the navigation abnormal operation is now complete.